With the new year rolling in, it's time to talk about my game plan for my credit cards in 2025. What cards am I going to be throwing in the stock drawer, and what cards will I be pursuing? Some of you might find it to be tedious to carefully and meticulously calculate each and every step on your credit card journey, but trust me when I say it's all worth it. If it weren't for these types of videos here, where I break down my plans for the next 6 months to a year, I wouldn't have the solid credit card setup that I do now, allowing me to earn as many credit card points as I can. But first, let's talk about the current setup. In total, I have 10 credit cards, which surprisingly isn't as many as I thought I had, and comfortably less than what I've seen in the credit card space here on YouTube. The 10 cards in question, in no particular order of how frequently I use them, are the Wells Fargo Autograph, Discovery Cashback, Chasing Business Unlimited, Hilton Honors, Chase Freedom Flex, Capital One Saver, Chase Sapphire Preferred, Hilton Honors Surpass, Built MasterCard, and the Capital One Venture X. Of these, the Autograph, Discover It, and the Hilton Honors are in the stock drawer, but I do have one monthly transaction tied to each of them so that the banks don't close my accounts. For credit score with Experian, I'm currently sitting at a comfortable 780 FICO score and an uncomfortable 5 hard pull increase, which are from the American Express Hilton Honors Surpass in June of 2024, the Capital One Saver in August of 2023, Chasing Business Unlimited in June of 2023, Chase Sapphire Preferred in April of 2023, and the Built MasterCard in November of 2023. Luckily, this means that I am technically under the Chase 524 rule, with one of my inquiries being from a Chase Inc. business card. It does mean that if I do pursue another Chase card, I'll likely have to talk to the reconsideration line to explain my situation. I did notice, however, that I've been put into American Express pop-up jail for whatever reason. It may have had to do with applying for the Hilton Honors Surpass card and then applying for the Hilton Honors Basic version 2 months later. I'll definitely be documenting my journey on how I got out of it, so stay tuned for that. So with that all being said, what am I planning to do for 2025? In my last credit card roadmap video, I talked about pursuing credit cards within the American Express network, and I definitely have. With the Hilton Honors Surpass and the Hilton Honors Basic applied for and gotten, the next step is to, well, get the World of Hyatt credit card. Yep. That's right, the World of Hyatt card. Why? Because if you weren't listening, I just mentioned that American Express has put me in pop-up jail. Every application I sent over has resulted in not being eligible for another welcome bonus offer. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place in terms of what my next goals were in my credit card journey. But with the eventual release from jail, hopefully, and eventually acquiring the Hilton Honors Aspire card, which would secure me diamond status, it means that I can look to pursue another hotel loyalty program in the meantime. Like I said in my previous videos, my job takes me on weekly trips across the United States, so pursuing globalist status with Hyatt should be fairly easy depending on how many trips I eventually go on. And believe me when I say getting a top tier status from a major hotel chain is an extremely eye-opening experience, especially in foreign countries that tend to respect that status a lot more. Even if I don't get globalist status, the Hyatt Milestone Reward Program has some great rewards that will help make my eventual Hyatt redemptions even better. The World of Hyatt co-branded credit card with Chase is a $95 annual fee card. It typically has a $60,000 two-tier welcome bonus offer. You can earn 30,000 points after spending $3,000 within the first 3 months of account opening, and then an additional 30,000 points by earning 2 bonus points for every dollar spent in the first 6 months of account opening, up to $15,000 total. For earnings multipliers, the card earns 4 additional points on top of the 5 points you'd earn from being a World of Hyatt member, and 2x on dining, airline tickets, gym memberships, and local transit and commuting. With this card, it also comes with World of Hyatt Discover status, 1 free night award category for 1 through 4 hotels each card member anniversary, an option to earn a second one after spending $15,000 in a calendar year, 5 qualifying night credits towards my next status each year, and 2 additional night credits every single time I spend $5,000 on the card. In order to get globalist status, I need to earn 60 qualifying nights or 100,000 base points, which can be easy to do considering how many trips I end up going on in 2025. But with getting 1 elite night credit for each guest of honor I hand out, plus 5 nights plus 2 bonus nights for each $5,000 I spend on the card, reasonably, I'm looking at 50 total nights actually spent in a Hyatt hotel. And this doesn't include Hyatt stays that I'm already deciding to take for vacation reasons. If I manage to succeed in getting global status in 2025, you'll definitely be seeing a video about it, so stay tuned for that. Then after the World of Hyatt card, I'll be pursuing the Hilton Honors Aspire, American Express Gold, and eventually the American Express Platinum card, which I hope doesn't become a $1,000 annual fee card in 2025. And before you start typing on your keyboard about how I might sound a little bit of a hypocrite just based off of some of the videos I've done in the past, again, in that video and this one, most credit cards are going to net you a positive return on your investment in your first year. The main draw for me with the Hilton Honors Aspire is one of two main reasons. Reason number one is the automatic diamond status that the card comes with. While there's not a lot of respect placed on this status within the United States, the aspirational travel that I'll be doing in 2025 and onward are going to have places that respect that status a lot more. And because of that, it'd be nice to travel to those places with the highest tier possible. Reason number two is the annual free night award with the option to earn 2 additional free nights if I were to complete $30,000 and $60,000 worth of spending on a card in a calendar year. The free night award for Hilton works a little differently than other hotel brands, in which that the award isn't limited by a category like Hyatt does or by points like Marriott and IHG does, but rather is limited by a select 50 or so hotels worldwide, which I personally don't have an issue with because Hilton has over 7,000 properties across the world, so I don't think I'll be missing out on the 50 or so that are restricted. After getting the Hilton Aspire, I do either want to downgrade my current Hilton Honors Surpass card into another Hilton Honors Basic card, or upgrade it to another Hilton Aspire for an additional free night award. Moving over to the American Express Gold card, the main draw here is American Express forcing us to climb the credit card ladder due to family language. The ultimate goal for me is to eventually have the American Express Platinum card because I think I can get more benefits out of the card due to the nature of my work, but if I do pursue the Platinum card immediately, I lose out on getting the welcome bonus offer for the Gold and Green card. The Green card I'm not really too worried about getting as it only comes with a 40,000 point offer, but the Gold card's offers and benefits are just too good to pass up. So to summarize this portion of this video, I'll be pursuing the World of Hyatt card first in order to attempt to get globalist loyalty status in 2025, and then when I'm out of American Express pop-up jail, pursue the Aspire, Gold, and eventually the Platinum card. Now with everything said, one question that is probably on your mind and definitely is on my mind is how will I justify the increase in annual fees? My current setup only has 3 cards that have annual fees. Those being the Capital One Venture X, which has a $395 annual fee, but I count it as a no annual fee card due to the $300 travel credit and the 10,000 bonus anniversary miles. Next is the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which has a $95 annual fee, and I'd unfortunately have to credit it as a $95 annual fee card, even though it does offer a $50 annual hotel credit. I just don't really use it due to most of my bookings being through transfer partners rather than through Chase's travel portal. And finally, the Hilton Honors Surpass, which has a $150 annual fee, but I also label it as a no annual fee card for at least 2024 due to me getting over $150 in food and beverage credits through one stay that I did in Hawaii, where I got friends and family $150 worth of free gifts, and the incremental $200 Hilton credit that I've been using every quarter. But with the 4 new additions that I'm planning on getting in 2025, it's an increase of $1,665. $95 for the World Hyatt card, $550 for the Aspire, $325 for the Gold, and $695 for the Platinum. And that doesn't even include that the Platinum card might increase its annual fee in 2025. How do I justify that big of an increase in 1 year? The biggest hurdle is that for any credit card with or without an annual fee, as long as they have a welcome bonus offer, the first year of owning that card will justify it. After that, it really depends on how well the card fits into your own everyday lifestyle and everyday spending. I travel a lot for work to the point where I believe that getting globalist status in 2025 with Hyatt should be a decently easy task. That means that I'm saying that I can comfortably sleep in a Hyatt hotel for at least 60 nights in 2025, even though I'm not really excited for that. But that also means that I'll be at an airport more than a fair share of times as my work revolves around traveling to different airports. With that in mind, in my mind, getting Aspire and eventually the Platinum card can be justified. I'll definitely be going to a bunch of different Centurion, Escape, Priority Pass lounges whenever an airport has them. I'll definitely also use up at least some of the credits on all 4 of the cards that I'm planning on pursuing, and I'll have a whole year to see whether or not these cards will fit my lifestyle, and if they don't, there's always the path to either downgrading the card or completely canceling the card depending on what ends up being better. With that being said, always, always, always evaluate your own lifestyle before submitting a credit card application. Make sure the card works for you rather than the other way around. Thank you so much for watching as always. Stay safe out there, everybody. Peace.